Welcome back, everybody. Ready for another deep dive?
I am, always.
Today, we're diving into a YouTube video
Okay.
from the channel Sprout, and it features Gladys,
Mm-hmm.
this amazing woman who is 103 years young.
Wow.
And she shares these really fascinating insights on life.
I'm intrigued already.
I know, right?
Eh.
And, she's lived through over a century
Oh, yeah.
of change.
Yeah.
So, from world wars
Mm.
to incredible societal shifts, she's got a unique perspective.
To say the least. What stood out to you?
Well, we're going to uncover her thoughts on
Okay.
finding purpose, coping with loss,
Mm.
and embracing life, even after major setbacks.
It's amazing to think about all the history she's witnessed.
I know.
Born in 1920.
Right after World War I ended.
Exactly. And then she becomes a doctor.
Yeah.
And practices medicine during World War II.
Talk about a front row seat.
To some of, humanity's most tumultuous times.
I know, it makes you wonder
Yeah.
how those experiences shaped her outlook on life. But, despite all that, facing personal
Yeah.
and global upheaval,
Mm.
she radiates this
It does.
infectious optimism.
Oh, absolutely.
And she even went through a divorce
Oh, wow.
after 46 years of marriage.
That's incredible resilience.
It really is. Imagine that.
Yeah.
And she doesn't shy away from discussing those difficult experiences.
Well, that's great.
She talks about feeling broken after the divorce,
Yeah.
but ultimately finding, this newfound sense of
Right.
freedom and identity.
It really highlights how even the most challenging events
Right.
can be catalysts for growth and self-discovery.
And she even says that she's still alive because she has more to say.
Wow.
That's some serious dedication to purpose.
I love that.
I love that she pinpoints having a message to share with the world as a driving force in her life, even at 103.
Makes you think, doesn't it?
I know.
What's your purpose? What message do you want to share with the world?
Exactly.
Gladys's story is a powerful reminder that it's never too late to discover
Yeah,
or pursue your passions.
absolutely. And speaking of pursuing passions,
Okay.
Gladys has these 5 L's for a fulfilling life.
5 L's. Okay.
I'm curious to hear your take on them.
I'm all ears.
Okay, so the first 2 L's are life and love.
Okay.
She sees them as completely intertwined,
Yeah.
each essential to the other.
It's a beautiful sentiment, really.
Yeah.
It speaks to the interconnectedness of everything.
Exactly.
Without love, there is no love.
Right.
And without love, life loses much of its meaning.
Exactly. Then there's laughter,
Okay.
which she insists should always be combined with love.
Interesting.
She specifically warns against cruel laughter,
Yeah.
which is a good reminder to use humor as a force for good.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
We often think of laughter as purely positive, but she brings up a valid point,
Yeah.
Laughter can be weaponized,
Mm-hmm.
used to belittle or exclude.
Right.
It makes you reflect on your own use of humor. Are you laughing with others or at them?
That's such a great point.
Yeah.
And it's a reminder to be mindful
Yeah.
of the impact our words and actions have on others, even when it comes to something as
Yeah.
seemingly innocent as laughter.
Yeah, I agree.
What are your thoughts on her next L, labor?
Labor is particularly intriguing.
Yeah.
She acknowledges that work can often feel like drudgery,
Right.
but she believes that with the right perspective, with love, it can become something you're truly passionate about.
So it's about finding meaning and purpose
Yeah,
in our work. Even if it's not always glamorous
right.
or exciting,
Yeah,
how do you think that applies to people
that's a great question.
who might be stuck in jobs they don't love?
It makes me wonder if it's always possible
Right.
to find passion in any job.
Yeah.
Perhaps it's more about shifting our mindset,
Yeah.
focusing on the aspects we do enjoy,
Okay.
or finding ways to contribute in a way
Right.
that feels meaningful to us. Or maybe it's about recognizing that not every job has to be our passion,
Right.
but can be a stepping stone to something greater.
I think you've hit on something important.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily about forcing ourselves
Mm-hmm.
to love every task,
Right.
but about finding a way to align our work
Yeah,
with our values and purpose, even in small ways.
exactly. It's about finding that balance
Yeah.
between accepting what is
Right.
and striving for something better.
Which brings us to her final L, listening.
Okay.
And this one really resonated with me.
Oh, yeah.
Gladys says, listening without love
Mm.
is just empty sound.
Wow.
To truly hear and connect,
Yeah.
We need to listen with our hearts.
I love that she emphasizes the importance of genuine connection.
Yes.
In our fast-paced world, it's so easy to get caught up in our own thoughts and agendas that we forget to truly listen
Right.
to the people around us.
It's a reminder to slow down,
Yeah.
be present, and engage with empathy.
It also ties back to her point about laughter.
Oh, does it?
Just like laughter, listening can be a powerful tool
Yeah.
for connection or for harm
Yeah.
if we're not listening with love and respect.
Right.
We're not truly hearing what the other person is saying.
And that lack of genuine listening can lead to misunderstandings,
Yeah.
hurt feelings, and broken relationships.
It's a reminder that communication is a two-way street. And it requires effort from both sides
Yes.
to create a truly meaningful exchange.
These 5 L's are deceptively simple.
They are.
On the surface, they seem straightforward. But when you delve deeper, there's so much wisdom packed into each one.
They offer a framework for living a more intentional and fulfilling life.
Yeah.
It's not about achieving some grand, unattainable ideal,
Right.
but about making small, conscious choices in our everyday interactions that align with these principles.
So it's less about grand pronouncements
Yeah.
and more about embodying these values in our daily lives.
I love that.
I love that. Now, Gladys doesn't shy away from the darker side of life. Either
Oh.
she's experienced divorce, as we've discussed,
Right.
and she's also lost many loved ones over the years.
Oh, wow.
How does she navigate those experiences
Yeah.
while maintaining her positive outlook?
Well, she talks about creating a sort of memory lane in her mind
Oh, wow.
where she can revisit those she's loved and lost.
Yeah.
It's a way of honoring their memory and keeping them alive in her heart.
That's beautiful to remind her that even in loss,
Yeah.
there's still so much to be thankful for.
Absolutely. It speaks to her profound sense of gratitude.
Right.
You know, she focuses on what she gained from those relationships,
Yeah.
the lessons she learned,
Mm-hmm.
and the love they shared. It's a beautiful way to reframe loss
Mm-hmm.
and find meaning even in the midst of sorrow.
And it's interesting because she also brings up this advice she got from her mother.
Okay.
She said, many things come along, but they're just not worth it.
Right.
So just let it go. It seems like a key part of her ability
Yeah.
to cope with life's ups and downs,
That's such a powerful piece of wisdom.
isn't it?
It's about recognizing that we don't have to engage
Right.
with every negative thought or experience
Yeah.
that comes our way.
Yeah.
Sometimes the healthiest thing we can do
Mm-hmm.
is simply let things go and move on.
You know, it's like that saying,
What's that?
holding on to anger is like drinking poison
Right.
and expecting the other person to die.
Exactly.
Gladys seems to understand that holding on to negativity
Yeah.
only harms us in the end.
It's fascinating to see how these seemingly simple philosophies
I know.
have contributed to her longevity.
Yeah.
By releasing negativity, she creates space
Right.
for more positive emotions like
Mhm.
joy, love, and gratitude.
Yeah.
It's a testament to the power of mindset.
And speaking of longevity,
Okay.
Gladys actually addressed the question of what contributes to her long life.
Of course, everyone wants to know the secret.
Right?
Right.
Is it a special diet?
Yeah.
Some rigorous exercise routine?
What is it?
Well, she doesn't follow any restrictive fad diets.
Okay.
She prioritizes fresh, home-cooked meals,
Mm-hmm.
but admits to enjoying the occasional in-app burger, too.
So it's more about balance and moderation
Yeah.
than deprivation.
Exactly.
It seems like she enjoys life's pleasures
Right.
without getting caught up in rigid rules.
Yeah.
It's about finding what works for you and sticking to it.
And when asked what advice she would give her 25-year-old self,
Oh, interesting.
her answer was simple yet profound.
What was it?
Don't lose the light.
Oh.
It's about holding on to hope and optimism,
Yeah.
even when life throws curveballs.
Mm-hmm.
It's about remembering that there's always a reason to keep going.
Right.
Even amidst challenges, it's a powerful message
It is.
that resonates at any age.
Absolutely.
What struck me is that she emphasized
Yeah.
this advice would apply to her 50-year-old self, too.
Oh, wow.
It's a timeless reminder.
To maintain that inner spark,
Yeah.
that zest for life.
That's a crucial point.
It is.
Gladys embodies this, this growth mindset we
Yeah.
often hear about.
Right.
But she takes it a step further.
Okay.
She doesn't just think positively.
Right.
She takes action.
Mm-hmm.
She's not waiting for good things to happen.
Yeah.
She's out there making them happen.
It's not just about visualizing a better future,
Right.
but actively taking steps to create it.
Precisely. And it doesn't have to be these
Right.
grand, sweeping gestures. She finds joy in the simple things.
Yeah.
Walking with her walker, tracking her steps, enjoying quality time with loved ones.
Yeah.
It's a reminder that we can find happiness in the everyday moments.
It's a perspective we could all benefit from
Absolutely.
in our fast-paced, achievement-oriented society.
Yeah.
We often get caught up in striving for the next big thing
Right.
and forget to appreciate what we already have.
Gladys's story encourages us to slow down.
Yes. Savor the present moment and find joy in the journey itself, not just the destination.
It makes you wonder,
Yeah.
what would it look like to approach our own lives
Right.
with that level of intention and appreciation?
I think it starts with a shift in perspective.
Okay.
It's about focusing less on what we lack
Yeah.
and more on the abundance that already surrounds us. It's about cultivating gratitude
Yeah.
for the simple things.
Right.
And recognizing that happiness isn't something we achieve, but something we cultivate through our daily choices.
What's striking about Gladys is her emphasis on love.
It is.
It seems to be the foundation of her entire philosophy.
Yeah.
It's woven into all of her 5 L's.
Right.
Life and love, laughter with love, labor with love, listening with love.
Yeah.
It's clearly at the core of everything for her.
Absolutely. And she even says,
Yeah.
love is always the great teacher.
Wow.
It makes you wonder what lessons love has taught her.
Over 103 years. That's a great question.
What do you think those lessons might be?
Well, perhaps she's learned the power of forgiveness.
Yeah.
As we see in her ability to let go of resentment towards her ex-husband
Right.
and find gratitude for the freedom she gained.
That's a good point.
Or maybe she's learned the profound strength that comes from enduring heartbreak and loss,
Yeah.
only to emerge on the other side
Right.
with a renewed sense of joy and purpose.
It could be the realization that time is precious
Yes,
and relationships are the most valuable things in life,
absolutely.
and the importance of cherishing every moment
Yes,
we have with those we love.
it's awe-inspiring to think of the wisdom she's
Yeah.
accumulated over the years
Yeah.
and her willingness to share it with the world.
She's a true inspiration.
It makes you think about what mark we want to leave on the world.
Yeah.
What wisdom do we want to pass on to future generations?
Gladys's story is a powerful reminder
Yeah.
that it's never too late to make a difference and share our unique gifts and experiences with the world.
It really hits home that even a simple YouTube video
Oh, no.
can hold a wealth of wisdom and insight.
It's incredible.
It's incredible how much we can learn from someone else's life story.
It highlights the importance of seeking out diverse perspectives and the power of storytelling.
Right.
Gladys's story may not be found in a textbook,
Right.
but her lived experience holds a wealth of knowledge
Yeah.
we can all benefit from.
Absolutely. You know, it sparks this thought in me.
What's that?
How many other incredible stories are out there
Yeah.
just waiting to be discovered?
That's what I love about deep dives like this.
Yeah.
We get to explore these hidden corners of knowledge, uncover these unexpected gems of wisdom, and broaden our understanding of what it means to live a good life.
It's like embarking on a treasure hunt.
It is.
And Gladys just handed us the map. I'm curious to hear what resonated most with you.
Oh, yeah.
What's the one nugget of wisdom you'll be carrying with you today?
For me, it's Gladys's unwavering belief in the power of purpose. Like, it's clear that having a reason to get out of bed each morning, a driving force that motivates her,
Yeah.
truly fuels her longevity and sense of fulfillment,
Right.
makes me want to re-examine my own purpose
Yeah.
and consider how I can make a more meaningful contribution to the world.
That's a beautiful takeaway. And for me, it's that simple yet profound
Yeah.
phrase she keeps coming back to.
What's that?
Don't lose the light.
Oh, I love that.
It's a reminder to hold on to hope, focus on the good,
Yeah.
never give up on pursuing a life
Right.
filled with love, laughter, and purpose.
And it challenges us to reflect, doesn't it?
It does.
What light are we following?
Yeah.
What brings us joy and gives our lives meaning?
Right.
How can we share that light with others?
Those are some powerful questions to ponder.
They are.
As we wrap up our deep dive into the wisdom of Gladys, we hope her story has sparked something in you too.
I hope so.
We encourage you to find your purpose, nurture your relationships,
Yeah.
laugh often,
Absolutely.
approach your work with passion, listen with your heart,
Mm-hmm.
let go of what no longer serves you,
Yes.
and above all, don't lose your light.
It's been a true pleasure diving into this inspiring story with you.
Likewise, and to all our listeners, thank you for joining us.
Yes.
On this journey of discovery, we'll be back soon
Okay.
with more deep dives into fascinating stories and inspiring ideas.
Looking forward to it.
Until then, keep those lights shining bright.